This is Rise and Reign.
Greetings and salutation. Welcome to Rise and Reign, one of the beautiful channels in YouTube for you, viewer of mine, the returners, so that you can become the better version of yourself. Okay? The version that the Creator God wants you to become the best in all the field you undertake. This is why this channel is dedicated for semen retention, because semen retention is the key to improve your life in this matrix, elusive world, the prison planets. Okay? The title of today is The Value of Marriage, Challenging Modern Perspectives. The value of marriage, challenging modern perspective. It's going to be an interesting subject. But as we always do before we dive into our main subject, let's please go to our motivation, because this channel, as we always say, is dedicated for the returners. And if you're with us since the beginning, it means you are a returner. Doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. Semen retention is for both male and female. But as I'm a man, I'm targeting mostly males because I experience things that they are experiencing, or we are experiencing the same thing. Okay? So it's easy for me to advise males using my own or personal experience. So the title of the semen retention message is Unleash Your Inner Strength, a call to a semen retention. My brothers, this year can be a beginning for you, a beginning of a self-discovery, okay? A beginning of you to become more disciplined, a beginning for you to have more power in your life, okay? More authority in your feelings, okay? This beginning can be a journey for you. That journey of semen retention, which requires courage, commitment, okay? Unwavering dedication, okay? I am myself talking to you about this journey of semen retention for too long now, because we've been here for months now, okay? We've been conditioned, my brothers, to believe that our sexual energy is something to be indulged with, something to be wasted. But I am here to tell you that this energy is sacred. It is a source of creativity. It's a source of motivation. It's a source of our inner strength. I always tell my viewers, I always tell my friends that experience yourself by sitting in your bedroom watching, either can be social media for about hours, like 3 to 4 hours, and go to the gym and see if you can even stand up and go to the gym. Your energy will be drained, even though you didn't even watch porn. Simply by watching beautiful semi-naked or semi-porn that we watch on the Instagram, Facebook, it can drain your energy. It can drain it and weaken you simply by just watching that. So there is many ways that our energy as a human being has been stolen spiritually, okay? When we having our phones, we're thinking of it as simply as tools, but we don't understand that these tools that we're using has ability to take our energy, has very invisible, similarly as it's bringing the information that we're watching in the form of invisibility by using internet or satellite and so on. Similarly, it's also draining us in a way that we cannot see or understand. The worst of it is when you ejaculate, okay? By retaining our semen, we are not just conserving energy, we are cultivating willpower. We are developing the mental and emotional resilience to overcome obstacles, to push past our limits, and to achieve greatness in this planet. Okay? Remember, our energy is a part of what making us as the creator God, because with our energy, we are procreating. With our energy, we are fulfilling the plan. The first mission of human in this planet is to fulfill this planet, to make it full with human being, to create, similar as the creator created us, give us that power to co-create with him. So it's not something to play with. You have the power to choose now, my brother, how you want to live your life. You have the power to choose how you want to use your energy, to utilize your energy. So I ask you, what will you do with this power? The power of creation that you can cultivate, earnest, and save and safeguard, so that you can use the same energy to become a better version of yourself, to motivate yourself in the gym, to motivate yourself to write that book, to motivate yourself to become better in your field of work, okay? To motivate yourself to better thinking and planning, okay? You can use this star energy, okay? Will you waste it on fleeting pleasures of things that doesn't exist, the elusive of our minds, by watching things that doesn't exist? Maybe females that we're admiring, they might be dead, okay? What are the difference with us or those who sleep with people who died? Because those images can be for 5-10 years ago, but we're still masturbating upon it. We're still admiring it. Maybe that person is no more alive. This is how dangerous it is. If they tell you this person had died 5 years ago or 2 years ago or 1 month ago, would you still masturbate over those images? This is the danger that sometimes we don't see when we are in that path. We're wasting our energy, okay? We're wasting our energy. Will you harness it to achieve your dreams? Will you harness that energy to achieve your dreams? Will you let society dictate your behavior? Like the doctor tells us that you can masturbate and ejaculate as 5 or 6 months a week, okay? Will you forge your own path by following the real path that we're showing that the Creator God wants us to follow, which is the path of semen retention, which is the path of concentration, which is the path of doing our best to conceive it, okay? So it is seriously something that is destroying us as mankind today. That's why this channel is dedicated first, before all the things we have to say. We start with semen retention to motivate you over there, so that you can understand that you need to conserve your seed. You need not to beat that meat all the time. It's a waste of energy. At least if you can ejaculate once a month, you do all your best to conceive your energy and use it once a month. And to the person who deserves it, okay, it is a way you have to do it. That person who deserves it will thank you, or that person who deserves it could be a woman who will produce, who will procreate with you, okay, who will procreate with you and help you to father kids, okay, help you to have infinite numbers of kids, and also have your own gene in this planet. This is the importance of that. The choice, my brother, is yours. But now note this. When you choose to retain your semen, you are not just choosing a lifestyle. You are choosing a state of mind. You are choosing to be a warrior, because it's not easy. That not everyone in this planet, not every person in this planet are succeeding to return his seed. But you, at least, you are doing it. you at least you are fighting, okay, to resist the temptation. You at least for about 15 to 20 days, you're doing your best to keep your energy when the majority of men in this planet are playing with the power of the creation, the power of God, the liquid, the fluid of God, the fluid of God that gave us as men. This is the importance of you as men to retain your seed. Okay? So, you choose to be a leader when you return your seed. Okay? And a force to be reckoned with. Because that force, that power you earnest can be felt by other men, can be felt by other females. You will notice that ladies will come to you, they smell it that you do have a seed, because their nature, it will make them to be submissive and respectful to you. Some men you will notice that you are like 3-4 men around in a queue, okay? And there's a lady who's disrespecting certain men, but you, that lady, will see you in a different value because you have energy, and she will not understand why she will behave differently, respectfully to you. She will never understand it, okay? It's not a manipulation. It's the energy that you have, your earnesting. That energy will make you powerful, a force to reckon with, a force of the Creator God that you will have. That will make you one of the most attractive men in this planet. So let's rise up and reign together by returning your seed, brother. Okay? Let's take control of our energy, our lives, our destinies. Let's show the world that it means to be, what means to be a man of discipline, a man of strength, a man of purpose. Okay? Together, my brothers, we can achieve greatness. Together, my brothers, we can rise and reign. Thank you very much. That was the parts of the semen retention that I wanted, the message of semen retention that I wanted to bring to my viewers. The message was called Unleash Your Inner Strength, a call to semen retention. Okay, so now let's come back to our title of today, which is The Value of Marriage, Challenging Modern Perspective. The value of marriage, challenging modern perspective. Okay, today we're going to tackle this subject, which can be difficult. Okay, and is a subject that mostly is talked in online. The notion of marriage, okay, is not an achievement. So they say, no, marriage is not an achievement. Okay, marriage is it's just a normal thing, a process of life. It's not anything, it's an achievement. And most of the people, particularly who are saying this, are women. But this notion truly reflects our social value. It's dive into and explore. We can explore this further and understand that it is a mistake, that it's destroying our societal value. Okay, marriage, certainly it is an achievement. We're going to explain to you why we say marriage is an achievement and why it is a mistake. Those women, mostly women, don't see marriage as an achievement, and which are those women and what are the consequences. Okay, marriage is often viewed as a cornerstone of society, because it provides a state of foundation for families and communities. Okay, it is an institution that promotes commitment, okay, responsibility, cooperation between partners. By downplaying the significance of marriage, are we inadvertently contributing to the breakdown of our society fabric? Okay, because marriage, it is the cornerstone of society. We are here, all of us, because of marriage. There was a man and there was a woman who decided to come together by means of marriage. The true marriage starts spiritually. When a man and a woman start to sleep together sexually, they already spiritually are married. Okay? The rest of the process, that is a process which has to be honored by the states and the family to accept what God already put together. God already put you together when you already started sleeping with your boyfriend. He's already your husband and you're already your wife. Okay? Look at it in the Bible. You will see how the angel were calling Joseph the husband of Mary when they were not yet officially married, because they were already connected spiritually, and the Creator God was seeing that union already as married. For God don't want you to pay anything or the bride price. Don't need anything about that. It needs your heart. It needs your connection. If you're connected with somebody, you're already married. So we are, in a sense, the product of marriage. But that marriage, it's been destroyed by the societal values of today. Women don't see that value anymore because money has taken over. Okay? They're seeing it, the success or the how they say, the idea of achievement is based on having a lot of money, having a lot of cars, having a lot of clothes, houses, ability to fly over any country you want. That is achievement. But they don't see anymore the cornerstone of family, which is marriage, has an achievement. And that, there's the consequences on it. Okay? The statistics are alarming. Children from broken homes are more likely to experience emotional and psychological distress, perform poorly in school, and engage in delinquent behaviors. Okay? What the statistic is found in nowadays is children who are born in a family who is not stabilized by marriage, which means there's a man and there's a woman there permanently to take care of those kids. They are mostly the society. The statistic has found that these kids, they're very poor in their results in terms of school, in terms of their behavior. They end up either prostitutes, they end up either gangsters, they end up either dealers, because they were no permanent person, a mature person who has love for them as their parents, as their mothers, to educate them, to show them the right path. And also, because there were no supervision, they end up not performing perfectly in school. And they perform poorly in school, and they bring bad results, and that in result take them to the streets, or they become the only fans of the future. Okay? So because of because of instability, because of there's no marriage, because of marriage are seen as if it's a prison for certain women or with certain men as well, because they don't see the value of marriage, they break up easily. They don't care the results they're bringing in children. So marriage is what builds society. Marriage is the bond that creates strong future men and women. It is achievement. If you find a great partner to procreate with, to have kids with, it is an achievement, because they're rare. There are few of them in this planet today. Okay? By devaluing marriage, are we neglecting the importance of providing a stable two-parent household for our children. If we are devaluating marriage, we are diminuting, we are minimizing the value of marriage. By doing so, in the same time, we are showing that two-parent household, it's now important for the evolution of our kids. Remember, we are the continuity of ourselves through the kids. You are the continuity of you through your offspring, to the generation that they're coming. Okay? So you are your kids, you are your grandkids. Okay? Even though you passed, you are seen by them. This is why we have the family name. My family name is Punga. So I'm representing all the Pungas that existed before me. Okay? So I'm representing them, the part of my mother, the part of my father, both sides. Okay? So if they've done a great work to me, okay, their continuity, it means their grandsons, their granddaughters will also benefit with that great work, because I will be a valuable person and I will continue the jobs. But if they've done bad work, they've done a funny work by not valuing the unity between men and women to keep a marriage stable in order to raise a great society, this is the downfall. Even in a country which has less marriage and single parents there, it is a troublesome country. I don't want to name any country, but you can do the statistics yourself. Sit down and check which are the countries that are most stable in terms of society. Those countries, mostly, they don't have the higher rates of single children, especially like Islamic countries. Okay? The Islamic country, they don't have a higher rate of wako kids. Why? Because it is by law to them to marry before procreating. Okay? It is permissible, sorry, excuse me. It is permissible for them to have multiple partners, but only in terms of marriage. And in result, check their families. Now, compared to the West, which is the richest countries, okay, see how instability the mindset of many young people are in there. See how unstable it's there in compared to the Arabic countries. You see that the value of marriage in comparison or simply by those two countries, those three worlds, by the East and the West. See how it is. Okay? And then you understand that marriage is important. If you never had the difficulty, the experience of not having father and mother in your life when you were younger, you will never understand the value of marriage. But if you've missed that opportunity, you will understand how it was important for you to have your father and mother with you in marriage, in taking care of you. So that is an achievement. If you find a partner who's willing to dedicate his life, her life, for your offspring, for your evolution, for your descendants, okay, this partner, this thing, it has to be considered sacred. It has to be considered as one of your highest achievements. More than even schooling, more than even education. Because long ago, our ancestors, they didn't go to universities or these schools. They didn't. They were educated in the house. They were educated by their clan. Okay? The schooling system that we're having today is recently created. And who tells you that you will read forever? I have a daughter of 4 years old who has the brain ability, the understanding, the possibility to do things as if she already been to school. Okay? If she can do it, I don't think she's the only unique human being in this planet who has this possibility to know everything about school without going to school. So it means school is not the achievement. The main achievement is stability. The main achievement is peace. And marriage can provide peace for you, especially if you find a right partner. The value of commitment. Marriage is not just a piece of paper that we sign in the documentation in the States. Okay? It is a symbol of commitment, trust, and loyalty. By diminishing the importance of marriage, are we also downplaying the value of commitment in our relationship? Because marriage is the real thing is the sign of commitment. If you think marriage is like not so important, so it means that you are not designed to have anyone in your relationship. You deserve to die alone, or you deserve to be on the streets. What message are we sending to our children and the future generation if today we don't see marriage in the same view? Okay? Today, people are even preferring to have an open relationship. That's not a marriage. It means this one can date anyone he wants, this one can date anyone he wants. In the night you come together and that's not a marriage. Because every time you sleep with the person, you are having a bond with that person spiritually. So if you're a woman, you are married, you sleep with another man, you already divorced your husband. Even though you're staying with her or him, you already divorced him because you're already attached to somebody else. Especially women, because women in the spiritual world, they're not designed to have multiple partners as men. Men are designed to have multiple partners, but in following the rules of the Creator God. Okay? So, if you, a man as well, you're sleeping around with multiple women who are not your wives, who are not the one that you have to bring in, you have to know that spiritually you are married with all those women that you're sleeping around with. And their spirituality can affect you. Okay? Their lives can affect you. So, sleeping around can destroy your peace. But marriage, if you are two dedicated people, concentrated people, you're going to have peace, you're going to have blessings. Okay? And also, if we are not taking in value the marriage, what is the message are we sending to our offsprings? What is the message we are sending to the future generation? That traditional marriage is not right. Traditional marriage is not good. But what form of marriage are we going to present them? In the future, we're going to have a hard time to convince kids that, or the future generation people, that it's great to have a husband and wife, because they won't see that. It's sometimes going to be in contractual. It's going to be like we are only married for 2 years. We are only married for 3 years. And then after 2 years is a renewal. We go again and see if we can go back again. That's not marriage. Real marriage is for life. Because it's like you guys are like soulmates. You're stacked for life to concentrate so that you can build the future together and grow older together. And once you guys become older together, you are motivating each other. It gives you longevity. See those who reach more than 100 years. All of them had partners. Check around. You see, males or females who reach more than 100 years had partners, had wives, had husband to be with them, to motivate them, to help them, to support them, to give them reason to exist, to give them reason to be alive. Marriage is important, my friends. It is necessary. We should not see it as something to play around with. Each time you sleep with somebody, know that you're already married with that person. undertake the right process. Go to the family, go to the states, okay? Make it on paper, unify yourself, be concentrated. If you have a sexual problem, pray the Creator God to help you, because sexual problem is the other feelings that can bypass you, your right mindset, your right thinking, and can destroy your future and destroy your planning, and can destroy everything that is right in your life simply by that feeling of sex or desire of having multiple partners. In conclusion, as we concluded today's program, we want to leave you with a thought-provoking question. What's the true value of marriage in society today? Send your comments, okay? Tell us what you think. Is it merely a social construct, or is it a vital institution that provides a foundation for strong family and community? Share your comments. Share your thoughts with us, my friend, on social media using hashtag Rise and Reign. You can write and share your thoughts in social media using Rise and Reign, or you can also share it now, okay? We want you to share, like, comments as always, so that we can benefit from that. It can boost this channel. So this channel is here to help you. Okay? The inspiration that God is giving us to share with you, it is important. Okay? Please join us in this Rise and Reign. We continue to explore the complexity of the modern relationships and the importance of commitments. Together, let's rise above the noise and reign together, okay? And we can do it, okay? Don't let anyone tells you that marriage, it is expired thing. Marriage can never expire, okay? Whatever the system is trying to build as new form of marriage, okay? The traditional marriage will still be there forever, because it's supported by the Creator. And those who are with the Creator God will always support traditional marriage. Because of traditional marriage, you and me, we're here in this planet. Even though along the way, some of our parents, they didn't make it possible. They didn't do well. But majority of them has done their best, okay, to keep the marriage together. That's why we're calling it traditional marriage, or because there is now a new system where we're calling it I'll just come out to say that again here. Yeah. Like you come today, you go, this one dates this one, and that one date this one, and come and meet up. This is not right. The perfect way is to follow the Creator's form of way. So if you have a comment, if you think the Creator way of marriage is wrong, being with one partner, being with the partners who are yours, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, who are your partner only, sleep only with those partners only, if it's wrong, come to me. Explain to us in the comments. We'll come back to you. If you have a number, you can drop your number. We will be happy to be with you and talk together and discuss this together with you. And I hope this program was somewhat informative. And if it was, I repeat again, like, share, subscribe. Always subscribe to this channel, because it's going to help you to be a better version of yourself. And this was Rise and Reign. Thank you, my friends. Take care.